The 15th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is Purushottam Yoga. In Sanskrit, Purusha means the all-pervading God and Purushottam means the timeless and transcendental aspect of God. Krishna reveals that the purpose of this transcendental knowledge of the God is to detach ourselves from the bondage of the material world and to understand Krishna as the Supreme Divine Personality, who is the eternal controller and sustainer of the world. One who understands this ultimate truth surrenders to him and engages in his devotional service. Verse 1. The Blessed Lord said, "They speak of the indestructible peepal tree with its root above and branches below. Those leaves are the meters or hinds. He who knows it is a knower of the Vedas." Verse 2. Its branches spreads below and above, nourished by the gunas. Its birds are sense object, and its roots stretch forth below in the world of men, originating action. Verse 3. Its form is not perceived here as such, nor its end, origin, foundation, or resting place have got asunder this firmly rooted peepal tree from the strong axe of non-attachment. Verse 4. Then that goal should be sought for, to which having gone, none returns again. I seek refuge in that primeval Purusha from whence streamed forth the ancient activity or energy. Verse 5. Free from pride and delusion, victorious over the evil of attachment, dwelling constantly in the self, their desires have completely turned away, freed from the pains of opposites known as pleasure and pain, they, the undiluted, reach the eternal goal. Verse 6. Neither does the sun illuminate there, nor the moon, nor the fire. Having gone there, they do not return. That is my supreme abode. Verse 7. An eternal portion of myself, having become a living soul in the world of life, draws to itself the five senses, with the mind as the sixth, abiding in nature. Verse 8. When the Lord as the individual soul obtains a body, and when he leaves it, he takes this with him just as the wind takes the scent from their seeds. Verse 9. Presiding over the ears, eyes, touch, taste, smell, and mind, it enjoys the object of the senses. Verse 10. The deluded do not see him who departs, stays and enjoys, but those who possesses the eye of knowledge behold him. Verse 11. The yogis striving for perfection behold him, dwelling in the self, but the unrefined and unintelligent, even though striving, do not see him. Verse 12. That light which resides in the sun, illuminating the whole world, that which is in the moon and in the fire, know that lights to be mine. Verse 13. Permeating the earth, I support all beings with my energy, and having become the watery moon, I nourish all herbs. Verse 14. Having become the fire, Vasvanara, I abide in the bodies of living beings and associated with the prana and the apana, digest the fourfold food. Verse 15. And I am seated in the heart of all. From me come memory and knowledge, as well as their absence. I am verily that which has to be known by all the Vedas. I am indeed the author of the Vedanta and the knower of the Vedas. Verse 16. Two Purushas there are in this world, the perishable and the imperishable. All beings are perishable, and the Kutastha, the unchanging, is called the imperishable. Verse 17. But distinct is the Supreme Purusha, called the highest self, indestructible and Lord, who pervades the three worlds and sustains them. Verse 18. As I transcend the perishable and am even higher than the imperishable, I am declared to be the highest Purusha in the world and in the Vedas. Verse 19. He who undiluted knows me as the highest Purusha, he knowing all worships me with his whole being, O Arjuna. Verse 20. Thus I have imparted to you this most secret science, O sinless one. By knowing this, one becomes wise, and all their duties are accomplished, O Arjuna. Jai Shri Krishna.